Here with head coach Gabe Bakker of the Waukee Warriors. Coach, thanks for joining us today. 4-2 on the season. First RPI rankings come out, sits you guys at the 13th spot. I probably have asked you about this the last couple of years, but do you watch the RPI at all, or do you just really not care and you're just going to keep playing football?
I think at this point in time, there's still so much that can happen in the last 3 weeks that you can't take too much stock in it. I think when we get to like the last game of the year, then I think you start taking a look at it and kind of seeing where things shake out. But right now, there's just way too many moving parts, in my opinion.
Let's talk about the season so far. 4-2. You get a win over Roosevelt last week. We're able to get ahead in the first half. You could sit some of your guys in the second half. How crucial is that? I mean, you don't get that a lot. You don't get bye weeks by any means. You still had to play a good half of football there, but how important was that game to help get you guys ready for this week?
No, it was really important because we had two hard-fought games against Valley and Johnston. We weren't able to get those wins, so it was nice to have a week, especially a short week. We played again on Thursday. Just to get the kids ready, kind of get those losses out of our system. Most of the starters were done after the first half and get rested and stay healthy. And now we had to push forward here before we get ready to play Polk.
So when you have those Thursday games, what do you do on Friday? Do you go and scout on Friday, or did you just kind of sit back and enjoy your Friday night off? Because I can't imagine waking up the next morning and not have football on Friday.
Yeah, it was a little bit different. I haven't had it happen too many times in my career, but we gave the kids Friday off. We had Friday and Saturday off, came back to work on Sunday. We actually sat at my house, me and my family, and had about 2 or 3 different high school football games on. So it's pretty low key, but it was fun to be around them.
That's awesome. You get Southeast Polk this week, and I'm sure you might be thinking the same thing. What Southeast Polk team are you going to get? It feels like we've seen 2 different Southeast Polk teams this year. We've seen the one that got beat by Johnson last week, and we've seen the one that's beat Ankeny and Ankeny Centennial. How have you prepped for this week? Obviously, they're a team that turns the ball over a little bit, but last year you didn't match up great against them. This year it looks a little bit better. How do you prep here for Friday night?
Well, I think our kids are excited first and foremost about playing them. What we've talked about is they're still the defending champion. They've won 3 in a row, and they're the champions till they're not. So we got to expect a team that's hungry and coming out and fighting, which we'll get. Coach Z does a great job with him and his staff with these guys, and I'm excited for a great hard-fought game, and hopefully we can stick it until the very end.
Coach, we appreciate your time, and good luck to you and Waukee here on Friday night.
Hey, you bet. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Coach.